Hello everybody, Michael Gray here from Michael Gray Fitness and the Diabetic Trainer. Hope you're all having a great day, whatever day it is that you watch this. Currently it is Wednesday morning. It's a very cold morning here in Eastern Oregon. Very, very chilly. I'm cold sitting in my car and my heat's off because I don't want the noise in the background, but I'm cold. I got cold little biscuits right now. I want to talk with you briefly this morning about the concept of weight loss plateaus. This thing that happens when weight loss is clicking along and you're doing great, you're losing weight and stuff, and all of a sudden it kind of stalls out and maybe it stays there for a little bit. So here's the thing is that oftentimes when people say they've lost 20 pounds, okay, they've lost 20 pounds, their diet plan's going great, their exercise is going great, whatever, weight's coming off fairly well. They make some really good progress. They lose 20 pounds. And then a week later, they've still just lost 20 pounds. And then maybe 2 weeks later, they've still just lost 20 pounds. This is a moment that is often discouraging for people. It's a moment where they feel like I was doing so well and things were working. And now I'm just kind of hanging around at this same 20-pound mark or whatever it is mark. And now I'm just getting frustrated because weight loss has stalled. Okay, so there's a couple thoughts I have on this. I think they're really important for people to have in their heads when they inevitably come to a place where weight loss stalls, because it's going to. The first thought is this. When weight loss stalls for a long period of time, typically what's happening is that your metabolic rate, your intake and expenditure, okay, how much energy you're spending during the day kind of matches with your intake, and then there's no really room for weight loss to happen, right? Because your metabolism is flexible and it adjusts to what you're doing. So if things don't change over a long period of time, it's at some point your metabolism is probably going to adjust to that, and it's going to find this homeostasis where it just kind of, it's like, all right, this is how much we're intaking, this is how much we're outputting, so we're just good here, okay? So it may be a chance that you need to adjust some things. Maybe you need to look at tweaking your diet a little bit. Maybe you need to look at increasing your activity level a little bit. Maybe you need to look at some other things. But that's a normal thing. That's pretty common, okay? My other thought on this whole plateau thing, and this is the more important one, is that a weight loss plateau, if you are able to get to a place where you've lost a certain amount of weight and then you're able to maintain that for a couple weeks or a month, even if it's not where you want to be, okay, let's say you want to lose 50 pounds and you've lost 20 and you're able to maintain that 20-pound weight loss, this is an incredible thing. This is something to celebrate. This is something to get really, really stoked about, to tell your friends about, to post on social media, because it's a really, really exciting thing. Because the thing about weight loss plateaus, when things stall, if you're able to maintain that progress, this is practice, this is rehearsals for the big show, right? Okay, these are rehearsals for when you finally do meet your ultimate goal weight or whatever, your ultimate weight loss amount. Because the reality is if you want to lose 50 pounds, when you lose that 50 pounds, then you have to maintain that forever, right? If you want to keep it. Like, you got to keep maintaining it for the rest of your life. Unless your goal is to lose 50 pounds and gain it back, which I don't think that's probably anybody's goal. But when it comes to weight loss, when you meet your goal, then the whole point of it is to keep it off, is to maintain it. So when you've lost 20 pounds, let's say you've lost 40% of the weight that you want to lose. It's not where you want to be, but you've lost a good portion, and weight loss stalls, and all of a sudden it plateaus. Guess what? You get to practice maintaining it. Okay? Because if you don't have that skill, I know I talk about skills all the time and learning skills and learning habits, but it's so much truth to it. If you don't have the skill of maintaining, then how are you going to keep your ultimate weight loss amount when you get there? Do you expect just to kind of have to figure it out? Okay, now I've put all my energy just to losing, and now I've met my goal weight, and I have no concept of how to keep this off. This is exactly the problem with yo-yo dieting, is you get to the end result where you want to be and you don't know how to keep it off. So when weight loss stalls, okay, be encouraged, because you are just rehearsing, practicing for the big show.